You thought the Blueface and Chrisean saga was finished? Oh no, not even close. Because just when the internet took a deep breath, Karlissa Anderson, Blueface's no filter, no mercy. Mom of the Year contender just flipped the table again. She's back online, sipping tea and spilling it straight into the fire pit, confirming that Blueface is coming home soon and dragging Chrisean Rock's baby drama straight into the spotlight. And trust me, Karlissa didn't come to share. She came to expose. This ain't your regular mom speaks out story. This is like if Kris Jenner had a meltdown on Instagram, live with gospel music playing in the background. Karlissa's been firing off posts, screenshots, and holy shade sermons like she's running TMZ out of her living room. And fans? They're losing it. The comments are split between Karlissa's the truth teller and somebody take this woman's phone away. Meanwhile, constant dish of this with Chrisean's staying suspiciously silent and Blueface is somewhere smirking behind bars, watching the circus unfold like it's his personal pay-per-view. So buckle up, because this isn't just a family feud. It's a generational meltdown wrapped in pettiness, sprinkled with scandal and served hot from the kitchen of Buzz Crush, where no drama goes undissected. Let's dive into the mess Karlissa just unleashed on the entire internet. The internet was sleeping peacefully until Karlissa Anderson decided to press post. And like always, she didn't whisper her thoughts. She broadcasted them. The queen of chaos, the mother of mayhem, Blueface's own momager from another dimension, had once again logged on to do what she does best: light a digital match and watch the world burn. Her post hit Instagram like a breaking news alert. Y'all keep talking about my son like he not coming home soon. Watch what happens when the real daddy shows up. That baby gonna have structure again. That one paragraph, no punctuation, no filter, was all it took to set off a Category 5 gossip hurricane. Within minutes, blogs were screenshotting it, TikTok detectives were dissecting it, and the internet's collective jaw was on the floor. Because if Karlissa was hinting that Blueface was coming home soon, that meant only one thing: she was either leaking private information from inside the family, or straight up lying for attention. And with Karlissa, both options were equally possible. But what really set everyone off wasn't the Blueface coming home part, it was that second sentence. That baby gonna have structure again. Boom, right there. The shade was so sharp it could cut glass. Everybody knew exactly what she was implying, that Chrisean Rock, mother of baby Junior, had lost control, that her chaotic parenting was a circus, and that Blueface's return would somehow fix everything. Cue the internet meltdown. The comment section turned into a digital war zone. Not Karlissa calling her grandbaby a storyline. She needs to let that boy raise himself before she raise a grandchild. She stay inserting herself like it's a group project. Even fans who usually love drama were clutching their pearls. Because let's be real, Karlissa isn't just any celebrity mom. She's the internet's unfiltered antagonist. The woman who once compared Chrisean to a stray cat who found the wrong porch. The same woman who went on live praying for deliverance while shading her son's entire dating history in the name of Jesus. So, when Karlissa spoke on Chrisean's baby, the internet didn't take it lightly. Within hours, the neighborhood talker posted her statement, adding fuel to the fire. And what do you know? Karlissa doubled down. She jumped into the comment section and typed in full caps, "A baby needs a family, not a fans." That line alone blew up faster than a Chrisean live meltdown. Fans started reposting it with side-by-side clips of Chrisean crying, Chrisean dancing, Chrisean allegedly partying. And just like that, the narrative took off. Karlissa claims Chrisean's not stable, Blueface to the rescue. Except, there's one problem. Blueface isn't exactly rescue material. Let's not forget, this is the same man who live tweeted the birth of his son, publicly questioned the baby's paternity, and dropped an "I told y'all" tweet minutes after their first co-parenting argument went viral. The man couldn't rescue a goldfish from a puddle. So why was Karlissa suddenly pushing this family unity narrative? Well, according to internet detectives, because she wanted control. One Reddit thread claimed Karlissa was trying to reclaim the family spotlight before Blueface's release. Apparently her cryptic "coming home soon" message wasn't a random slip, it was strategic. A soft launch for her son's big return to social media, possibly with a reality show and the work star, and honestly, that sounds exactly like something she'd do. Because if there's one thing Karlissa loves more than defending Blueface, it's monetizing Blueface's drama. Meanwhile, Chrisean was silent, which in the world of celebrity chaos is the loudest move you can make. No lives, no tweets, no subtweets, just silence. And that silence was killing Karlissa. By that evening, Karlissa was back online, posting again, this time a shaky live filmed in her kitchen, Bible sitting next to a bottle of Moscato. She started off calm, saying she just wanted to speak her truth, but by minute 3, she was preaching like it was a Sunday sermon in the Church of Messy Transparency. Y'all think that girl taking care of that baby by herself? Please, she out here chasing the devil's attention while I'm praying for my grandson's soul. That line went nuclear. Screenshots everywhere. Hashtags exploding. Hashtag Karlissa Chrisean trending by noon. The internet, of course, divided instantly. Teen Karlissa said she was speaking facts, that someone had to step in and hold Chrisean accountable. Teen Chrisean said Karlissa was jealous, controlling, and couldn't stand that her son's baby mama had become more famous than him. And somewhere, in the middle of all that chaos, fans noticed something important. Karlissa never denied that Blueface was coming home. She was too comfortable saying it. That's when the prison gossip pages kicked in. Those pages that somehow get insider info faster than the warden. One claimed Blueface had been moved to a release prep facility. Another said his legal team was already filing paperwork for early release. Suddenly, Karlissa's crazy mom energy started sounding a little too close to the truth. And if Blueface really was coming home, that meant one thing: the war between Karlissa and Chrisean was about to go live action. Because everyone knows, when Blueface gets out, the first thing he's gonna do isn't hug his mom, isn't hold his son, it's go live on Instagram. But here's where it gets even juicier. Right after Karlissa's kitchen sermon, she dropped another cryptic bomb. She reposted an old clip of Chrisean crying during her pregnancy and captioned it, "When you lie on God's plan, He exposes you in due time." Ouch. That single post turned into the biggest gossip storm since Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Every blog picked it up. Fans started debating whether Karlissa was calling Chrisean a liar about Blueface's involvement with the baby or hinting at something darker, and just like that, everyone wanted to know the same thing. What exactly was Karlissa exposing? Because if history taught us anything, when she says expose, she doesn't mean metaphorically, she means screenshots, phone logs, group chats, and sometimes full-on FaceTime receipts. So when she said, "The truth about that baby gonna come out," the internet collectively screamed, "Oh, IT's happening." Meanwhile, Chrisean's fanbase, the Rock Nation, not to be confused with Jay-Z's, started defending her online. They posted messages like, "Karlissa always weaponizes the Bible when she's jealous. And if being messy was a ministry, she'd be the pastor." And honestly, they weren't wrong, but the scary part, Karlissa wasn't done. Because after that storm of posts and lives, she claimed she had real proof about what's been happening between Blueface, Chrisean, and baby Junior while he's been locked up. Proof she was allegedly ready to share with the world. And that's where the chaos went from gossip to detonation-level drama. Because when Karlissa says she's about to reveal the truth, she doesn't hold back, and what she said next made the entire internet forget to breathe. Karlissa's next live didn't just break the internet, it hijacked it. She went live from her car, parked somewhere random, hair wrapped, music blasting in the background. And that signature "I'm about to make somebody cry tonight" look in her eyes. Within seconds, thousands joined. The comment section was chaos, half cheering her on, half begging her to log off before she caused another family civil war. But Karlissa was on a mission. She opened with, "Y'all want the truth? Fine, I'm gonna tell it since nobody else will. I'm sick of protecting people who don't protect my family." And just like that, she dropped a verbal bomb the size of a Zeus Network season finale. Everybody out here feeling sorry for that girl, talking about she doing it all on her own. Please, half the time that baby with other people while she on live pretending to be Mother Mary. I ain't never seen somebody cry over Jesus with a drink in their hand. The comments exploded. "Oh, she's talking about Chrisean? Ain't no way she said that on live." Somebody get this woman off Wi-Fi. Somebody get this woman off Wi-Fi. But Karlissa wasn't done. She kept going, calling out fake fans, bloggers who worship demons, and women who use babies for likes. It was part confession, part TED Talk, and part exorcism. Then she dropped the line that made even her haters stop scrolling. My son about to come home. And when he does, he gonna straighten it all out. I told him, when you get out, go get your baby, get your peace, and leave that chaos alone. 'Cause that house ain't a home, it's a stage. Boom. Right there. That's when she confirmed it. Blueface is coming home soon. You could practically hear the internet's collective gasp. Within minutes, Twitter was trending with hashtag Blueface home soon and hashtag Karlissa said it first. The blog scrambled to keep up. The Shade Room dropped a post titled, Karlissa hints Blueface's release is near. Fans think she's talking about Chrisean's parenting. Even TMZ chimed in, calling it another explosive family rant from hip-hop's most unpredictable mom. But what really sent fans into a frenzy was the tone in Karlissa's voice. It wasn't speculation, it was certainty. She wasn't guessing. She was declaring that meant one of two things. Either she really did have insider information about Blueface's release date, or she was lying through her teeth for clout. And if you've been following Karlissa, you know, she's capable of both simultaneously. Now, here's where things got twisted. While Karlissa was ranting about real family, Chrisean went live at the exact same time. It was like watching two rival TV channels battling for the same audience. Chrisean, hair down, wearing a hoodie and holding baby Junior, sighed, y'all stop bringing up that woman. She not God, she not the judge. And she definitely not in my business no more. The internet lost its mind. Side-by-side lives flooded TikTok. People were screen recording and comparing both streams like core evidence. Then Chrisean added, I ain't gotta explain myself to no old lady who's still fighting her son on camera. That's between me, my baby, and God. That sentence alone was like pouring gasoline on Karlissa's already raging fire. Minutes later, Karlissa came back online. You could tell she'd seen Chrisean's live because her tone changed. She wasn't calm anymore. She was heated. Old lady? Old lady? Girl, if I'm old, you're ancient in drama years. You think having a baby makes you grown? Girl, grown is stability. Grown is being sober. Grown is raising a child, not a fan base. The internet exploded again. Comment sections were flooding faster than Karlissa could breathe. This woman needs a talk show. No way she said that with a straight face. Someone call Oprah, we need intervention energy. But Karlissa had more. She wasn't just talking. She was unloading years of pent-up shade. She accused Chrisean of keeping Blueface in emotional prison, of using the baby as a sympathy badge, and even hinted that the baby drama wasn't what fans thought it was. Y'all don't even know half the story. That baby ain't been around my son the way y'all think. I know the truth, and when he come home, so will the truth. You gon' see receipts. Receipts? The magic word. That's when blogs started salivating. Because when Karlissa says receipts, she usually means she's got screenshots, DMs, voicemails, and possibly a handwritten apology letter tucked away in a Bible somewhere. Fans started theorizing instantly. Was she hinting at paternity drama again? Was she implying Chrisean had been lying about Blueface's involvement with baby Junior? Or was this just another episode of Karlissa versus reality? Then the plot twist. One of Blueface's close friends went live that same night saying, Karlissa not lying this time. Bro really bout to be out soon. Papers in motion. The chat went ballistic. So it was true? Blueface's release was really happening soon. If that was the case, Karlissa's rant wasn't just messy, it was strategic. Because everyone knew that once Blueface came home, all eyes would be back on that triangle. Him, Chrisean, and the baby. And Karlissa? She wanted to control that narrative before anyone else could. She wasn't stirring. Drama for drama's sake, she was setting the stage. In one of her last posts that night, she wrote, when you pray for a storm to end, make sure you're ready for the rainbow, not the thunder that follows. Fans decoded that instantly. Blueface is the rainbow. Chrisean's the storm. Karlissa's the thunder. It was biblical level pettiness. By the next morning, everyone was posting their own think pieces. Some said Karlissa was telling hard truths nobody wanted to hear. Others said she was destroying her family for attention. Meanwhile, Chrisean dropped a story of her own, a photo of baby Junior with the caption, "My baby don't need saving." He got me. The internet froze. That was her first direct response to Karlissa's "the baby needs structure" comment. And while her tone was calm, it hit harder than any rant. You could feel the tension thickening online. The fans were split clean down the middle, Team Karlissa versus Team Chrisean. And each side was ready to go to war. Memes, reels, fake interviews. People were even making AI voices of Karlissa and Chrisean arguing just to keep the drama alive. But then came the biggest twist yet, something that made even Karlissa's wildest rants seem tame. Because just when everyone thought this was a battle between a mother and her son's baby mama, Karlissa dropped a voice note. And in that clip, she said something that no one, not even her haters, was ready for. "I ain't mad at her. I just want her to tell the truth about what really happened before that baby was born." And suddenly, everyone realized there was more to this story than anyone had been told. What truth was she talking about? What happened before baby Junior's "s" birth? And was Karlissa hinting at a secret that could change everything fans thought they knew about this messy, viral family? That's when things went from scandal to suspense thriller. The moment that voice note dropped, social media turned into an emergency broadcast system. Every blog, gossip page, and YouTuber scrambled to post it, break it down, slow it down, and overanalyze it like it was the Zapruder film of baby mama drama. I just want her to tell the truth about what really happened before that baby was born. Those 15 words from Karlissa Saffold hit harder than a reality TV reunion punch. Because if you know Karlissa, you know she doesn't speak in riddles unless she's hiding dynamite under the sentence. Fans went full detective mode. Screenshots, old tweets, deleted lives, even the hospital timeline started circulating again. The dates, the interviews, the mysterious silence around baby Junior's birth. People started asking questions nobody had dared to touch before. Was Blueface really there for the birth? Was Karlissa implying the baby wasn't his? Or was she hinting that Chrisean wasn't honest about something way deeper? The internet didn't need answers, it needed chaos. And Karlissa, ever the master of messy timing, knew exactly what she was doing. Within hours of that voice note going viral, she hopped right back online and posted a black screen with a single line. "If y'all knew what I knew, y'all would stop worshipping pain." Boom. Another detonation. At this point, Karlissa wasn't even dropping bombs. She was dropping entire nukes of insinuation. Fans flooded her comments demanding clarity, while others begged her to stop playing puppet master. But Karlissa? Oh, she thrives on mystery. She replied to one comment with, "I can't tell a story that ain't mine. But when the truth comes out, just remember who warned you." Translation: she was 100% telling the story, just not yet. Meanwhile, Chrisean had clearly had enough. She fired back with her own Instagram story, not words this time, but a video. It showed her holding baby Junior, kissing his forehead while gospel music played softly in the background. The caption read, "God knows my heart. Lies don't last forever. Subtle? No, powerful? Absolutely." And just like that, the battle between Karlissa's mouth and Chrisean's silence became the internet's favorite sport. Every influencer, every podcaster, every fake insider suddenly had exclusive info. One claimed Karlissa was sitting on text messages between Blueface and Chrisean from before she gave birth. Another swore she had proof of financial manipulation. The rumors were multiplying faster than Chrisean's deleted tweets. But then, like a cinematic twist straight out of a Zeus Network crossover, Blueface himself reappeared online. Fresh haircut, white t-shirt, caption, "Ain't no secrets when you stand on truth. See y'all soon." The internet went feral. See y'all soon. That meant release, right? That meant Karlissa was telling the truth. That meant the chaos was officially walking out of jail and back onto Instagram Live. Blogs started posting countdown clocks. Fans were literally tweeting, "Blueface about to log back in and ruin world peace again." And then Karlissa jumped on her final live of the week. No music, no Moscato, just her in the car looking dead into the camera. Her tone? Calm. Too calm. The kind of calm that happens right before a storm wipes out the block. It happens right before a storm wipes out the block. I'm tired of being called crazy. I'm tired of being called messy. But y'all keep watching me because deep down, you know I'm the only one who tells it how it is. Then she paused, looked off to the side, and said something that made the entire internet choke. That girl wasn't alone when that baby was made. And that's all I'm gonna say. The rest Blueface will handle when he gets home. Silence. The live froze, ended, and social media combusted. Theories went wild. Was she hinting at another man? Was she hinting at infidelity? Or was this all a psychological game to stir tension before Blueface's big return? Nobody knew, and that's exactly why it worked. Karlissa had turned her family's private life into a global guessing game, and everyone was playing. The hashtag Karlissa knows started trending across platforms. People were posting memes like Karlissa when she about to drop another cliffhanger, showing her photoshopped as Thanos holding the Infinity Stones of drama. But not everyone was laughing. Some called her out for being evil, saying she was exploiting her own grandchild situation for relevance. One viral tweet said, Karlissa not protecting family, she monetizing dysfunction. And honestly, it wasn't wrong, but then something unexpected happened. Karlissa deactivated her account. No warning. No goodbye post. Just gone. The silence that followed was deafening. For the first time in months, there were no lives, no captions, no explosions, just a digital void. People speculated that Blueface's team made her deactivate before his release, hoping to minimize damage. Others believed she was simply regrouping for her next big reveal. Meanwhile, Chrisean posted a photo the next day, her and baby Junior in matching blue hoodies. The caption said, "Peace ain't something you post. It's something you protect." That one post got more likes than anything she posted all year, and in a strange twist of fate, the narrative shifted again. Suddenly, the same internet that laughed at Chrisean's pain was rooting for her peace. She became the calm one in a storm her ex and his mom built. Even celebrities took notice. Summer Walker commented, "Keep your head up, mama. You're stronger than they want you to be." JT from City Girls reposted it with, "Sometimes silence win the argument." But of course, just as the internet started settling down, Blueface's release date leaked. Within hours, his name was trending again. And guess whose name popped right back into the mix? Yep, Karlissa's. Even without her account, her words lingered like smoke after a fire. Her truth before the baby comment was still haunting everyone. Because now the world was waiting. For one thing, what happens when Blueface walks out and starts talking? Will he back his mom's claims and reopen Pandora's box? Or will he defend Chrisean and finally cut Karlissa out of his life for good? No one knows, but one thing's for sure, this family doesn't do quiet. Every reunion is a reality show waiting to happen, every silence a cliffhanger, and every truth another headline. Karlissa might be offline, but her fingerprints are all over this saga. She built the chaos, threw the grenade, and disappeared right before the explosion hit. Now the question isn't whether she was lying, it's what she knows that the rest of the world doesn't. And as Blueface's return creeps closer, fans can feel it, that eerie calm before another viral storm. Because in the world of Karlissa, Blueface, and Chrisean, peace isn't a possibility, it's just the pause between scandals. And there it is, the Karlissa Chronicles in full, unfiltered glory. The woman who could turn a single Instagram story into a national news cycle, the mother who treats live streams like courtroom testimony, and the self-proclaimed prophet of the Blueface. Chrisean saga just left the internet in absolute flames, but let's be real, this story isn't ending. It's reloading. Because the minute Blueface steps foot outside those gates, the WIF's gonna shake, the lives are gonna light up, and Karlissa's gonna accidentally remember her password again. So, tell me down below, do you think Karlissa really knows the truth about what happened before baby Junior was born? Is she protecting her son? Or just protecting her spotlight? And what do you think Blueface is walking into? Redemption, revenge, or just another round of messy deja vu? Drop your wildest theories in the comments, the juicier the better. Before you go, hit that like button like it owes you child support. Because you already know this story is only halfway done. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn those notifications on. Because this is Buzz Crush, where scandals don't end. They evolve. We don't just talk drama, we dissect it, magnify it, and serve it with a side of sarcasm. Because here, the truth might whisper, but the tea? It screams. Stay tuned, stay shady, and remember, in the house of Blueface, Chrisean, and Karlissa, there's no such thing as off-camera. This is Buzz Crush, where the gossip burns hotter, the secrets hit deeper, and peace? Baby, that's just the next plot twist. It's plot twist.